Good afternoon to everyone. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you, the parents of our incoming first-year students, to the Faculty of Humanities at the University of Cape Town for the 2021 academic year. My name is Shose Kesi, and I am the Dean of the Faculty of Humanities. I want to thank our new students and you as their parents for choosing our faculty. And despite some of the challenges we're facing right now in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, I have no doubt that their experience and their time in the faculty will be a life-changing intellectual experience. It's unfortunate that we cannot be meeting in person today, but as a faculty, we are playing our part in ensuring that everyone's well-being is our priority. I would like to also acknowledge the difficulties on students' families who have been hit hard by the pandemic and the current difficulties with access to funding. I want to just also mention that with me today is our faculty manager, Sashni Chetty, and our communications and marketing manager, Yusuf Omar. And they will be here behind the scenes answering your questions. There is a Q&A section on the Microsoft Teams meeting, and feel free to post your questions and these will be answered. I'm going to present a slideshow and introduce our faculty to you. And after the presentation, you can continue asking questions on the Q&A section until about 3:45. So the Humanities faculty is the largest faculty at UCT with over 7,000 undergraduate and postgraduate students. Our students are drawn from all over South Africa, the rest of Africa, and the rest of the world. The same goes for our academic and administrative staff. Our faculty is very diverse. It's a diverse community, and students will learn to live and build relationships with people of different backgrounds, cultures, and nationalities. I'm proud to say that the humanities experience at UCT prepares students well for a life as a global citizen who can coexist and engage with the world. Nearly all of our departments are housed on 3 UCT campuses: Upper Campus, which is the main campus in Rondebosch, Lower Campus, which is also in Rondebosch, and then Hingding Campus, which lies at the heart of Cape Town. Our faculty is also home to some of the best intellectuals in the country and in the world. We attract scholars from across the globe, which means that they bring to the faculty a wealth of experience, exposure to a rich diversity of knowledge and best practice. We are known for setting the highest standards for our academic staff, with the results that today, many of them are scholars of national and international stature, including award-winning composers and singers, renowned artists and literary critics, world-famous novelists and poets, national policy makers and advisors to government, sought-after linguists and psychologists, and highly respected social scientists. Last year alone, many of our scholars received prestigious awards. Next slide, please. We are particularly proud that 2 of our senior scholars last year were awarded the UCT Distinguished Teachers Award. Our faculty is a leader in terms of curriculum design, developing new and innovative teaching methods, which has included in recent years different forms of assessment and moving away from traditional exams. I think we can. In addition, sorry for the delay. In addition, we produce graduates who actively contribute to advancing new horizons of knowledge. Humanities graduates are highly sought after in the labor market, locally and globally. We produce exceptional young people who possess imagination, insight, mental agility, and analytical skills, who are able to think laterally about the challenges facing a society, grappling with transition and reconstruction. Last year alone, during the very early days of the pandemic in South Africa, one of our 3rd-year students, Tumo Masire, launched a website called Rona Tracker SA. Rona Tracker SA tracks the spread and health of COVID-19 in real time and is an invaluable resource. Tumo said that he created the website simply to provide reliable and up-to-date information. These are the kinds of people we want and have in the faculty. The combination of competence, excellence, and a drive to use their growing skills to help as many people as they can is what we value in our students. Some of you may have seen the film Knuckle City, which premiered in cinemas last year in February. Knuckle City was produced by one of our film and media studies graduates, Leila Swat. The film has won praise from across the world and is in line for many awards. Although our graduates are able to secure jobs on the strength of their first humanities degree, many also advance to postgraduate study, which further enhances their skills and employment prospects in high-level positions. A humanities qualification prepares students for a multitude of career paths in the public sector, the private sector, the media, the NGO sector, consultancy services, research, and academia. Analytical skills, research skills, argumentation, decision-making, innovation, leadership, strong communication skills are highly valued and essential skills in the contemporary world of work. These abilities provide an essential foundation for engaged citizenship and for entry into a changing job market. We are part of an institution that is a center of excellence on the continent and an intellectual meeting point between Africa and the world. Many of our academic disciplines and research centers are engaged in forging research and academic collaborations in other parts of the African continent. UCT's vision as an African institution with its 3 pillars of excellence, sustainability, and transformation is at the heart of what a humanities degree provides. The faculty's administrative center is located in the BT building on Upper Campus, and we are fortunate to have a team of highly competent and passionate administrative and support staff who make things happen for students and academics. They are the people who ensure that students' connection to UCT, from application to selection, admission, and graduation, is handled competently and with integrity. They will continue to support students throughout their time with us. The faculty comprises of 16 academic departments in 3 main clusters: the arts, the social sciences, and the creative and performing arts. Within these clusters, there are a wide range of disciplines that students can delve into and explore. We have emphasized to the students that an academic department is the basic organizational unit in the faculty, and most of their time at UCT will revolve around the departments in which they take their courses. So the arts, the performing and creative arts, the social sciences, and here you'll see a list of the disciplines that your children can spend time studying whilst they're at UCT. The next slide, please. What we offer students in our undergraduate program is a very flexible general degree, either a Bachelor of Arts or a Bachelor of Social Science. And all students have to graduate with a minimum of 2 majors, and one which has to be in a humanities discipline. So students will be aware that when they've applied to the humanities for either the BA or the BSOC-SCI, they are also able to take a major from a different faculty, as long as one of their majors is in the humanities faculty. We offer 3-year and 4-year programs. The 4-year program is also referred to as the extended degree program and follows the same principles as the 3-year degree, with the addition that students will have to take a few additional foundation courses and also benefit from additional tutorial support. We also offer named degrees in a variety of subjects such as social work, fine arts, music, amongst others. As you know, this year is not a typical year for the faculty, as the majority of our courses will be offered online, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have about that in our Q&A session. Students will be aware of which courses are offered online and which courses are not offered online. There are specific requirements, for instance, in the performing and creative arts departments, which will include also some film and media courses, some language courses, where face-to-face is required and students will have to be present. But for the majority of our offerings this year, or at least in the first semester, everything will be online, so that includes the lectures and tutorials. We offer a number of student support services in the faculty. Our Student Engagement Office runs a mentorship program for new students, and we have a cohort of faculty advisors who students can consult throughout the academic year. The first point of call for students is the academic and administrative staff in their departments, who can also guide them in accessing these services. And at university level, as you would have probably heard earlier, there are a number of support services, such as the career services, student wellness, disability services. We have a writing center, and of course, financial aid. And all of these services will be explained to students during their orientation sessions. One of the things I would like to say to conclude is that I think it's very important for students to get involved, once they are settled, obviously, to get involved in the life of the university. And that they can do that by participating in student clubs, by becoming class representatives, by joining the Humanities Student Council, and other activities of their choosing. And I think these activities will add to their experiences whilst they are here. They gain important skills, life skills, but they also contribute to the intellectual life of the faculty and the university. And I think it's particularly important during the pandemic that we find ways of reconnecting with each other. So finally, I must note, and I know that the Vice Chancellor and the Registrar have already mentioned this, but once students are registered with us, all of our communication then is addressed with the student. So this means all matters related to their studies are dealt with between the university, the faculty, the department, and the student. It is then up to them to share this information with you or with any other third party. So thank you very much for listening, and once again a very warm welcome to the Humanities faculty, and I'm available to answer any questions you may have. I know that we did receive a number of questions that have already been posted, and I thought I should just mention one of the questions that comes up often from parents is, how can we support our students whilst they're with their studies? And I think one of the most important things is to keep an open mind. I think students, when they come, and especially when they are in studying humanities subjects, it's very much a life-changing experience. So for many students, it's the first time that they're engaged to think critically about very important social issues. They become conscious of the world around them in a way that they haven't before, and that can be a very difficult but also exciting time. But it does come with challenges and questions about their identity and their belonging in the spaces that they're in. So I think, you know, our job is to support them. We do what we can to support them. But I know that they rely often on their families during this period. Just to answer some of the other questions as well, the university is planning to have spaces open on campus for students to come and study. The university will inform students when these become available. Obviously, we need to be organized to respect the health and safety protocols. The library is open, and our registration is still open. The deadline was supposed to be today, but given what's happening in the country, there will still be opportunities for students to register next week, and perhaps beyond that. I think let me end there, and I'm going to turn to the Q&A and answer your questions online. Thank you very much for listening.